Hello and welcome back to HOR round 11 around Austria. Spielberg. A very short track. I'm gonna be looking to see if we can get into the 102s in qualifying. If it's not raining. If it's raining, it's still gonna be a very short lap time. There's a good chance of rain. There's also a very good chance of it being a fully dry. Ooh, we have a good comment there from our reliable Mr. Mark. The man who is always correct. He does not like a certain Pedro, and I agree with that. So I will get up the standings. Let's see. So Name Changer is leading the way quite convincingly with a 94-point gap. Can he extend that to over 100 points tonight? That will be the question at hand. Jensen is in P2 with a sizable gap to Glock and Boastman, who are separated by 2 points. They then have 20 points to Vapor, who's not really had the best of seasons, but apparently he's been quite consistent. Brock is then 10 points behind him in P6. SPW, who's not here tonight, in P7. Pelly, who's been really unlucky, still in P8, which is really good for him. Followed by Mikey, Gingerbush, who are separated by 1 point. Skarma, Officer Doofy, Matoman, Pedro, Chris, Ronnie, F4L Shape, Jalmi, Kazizo, Sarge, The Bear, Sonic Hawk, Senna Martins, Riceman, Chris, and myself. So we have a very tight midfield, it is looking like, with Matoman only 2 points ahead of his very bad teammate in Pedro. Wow, Pedro, I don't like that. That's not a nice look from you. I bet you go find something to eat and close your mouth. So, the grid is looking quite good at 15 today. Austria is a track where overtaking can become quite difficult if people are in a train. If there's a train, you the DRS, the guy in front, can dictate a lot of what happens. P2 is probably the guy in the best position. P3, P4, if they're in a train as well, it just doesn't work out good. The dirty air can cause a lot of penalties tonight, I feel. Turn 1's going to be probably a big crash. Always will be. People from the back stop missing their braking point, there's no forgiveness. I guess you're right, Mark. I guess you're right. Driving past the car is what overtaking is, but you also have to spot your braking point, so get a good run out, maybe. So Madoman and Pedro in the Mercedes will hopefully be fighting out for the number 1 driver spot, even though Matoman should have that in the bag. Jensen still teamateless, kinda the lone runner for Ferrari at the moment. Oh, and we're up to 16. Who would that be? That will be Mitch, so he'll be joining me now. Mikey and Mazza in the Red Bull team. Mazza, former driver, coming back after a hiatus of half a season. Hopefully he can perform good. I know he was in a bit of a bad place before he left, so hopefully a good result for him. Mikey again being probably one of the drivers of the season so far. Brock and Gingerbush, team consistent. What else can you say? Brock's missed 1 or 2 races. Gingerbush has been very consistent. Team unlucky in Chris and Pelly. Pelly's obviously not here at the moment, but yeah, Chris has not really had the best of seasons by anyone's means. So Skarma is by himself in that AlphaTauri, followed by Jalmi in the Racing Point. His teammate SPW is not here today because he has stuff on. The God Squad of Vapor and Name Changer. Name Changer being the dominant force so far this season. Haas, Boastman running the flag alone today. Ronnie Boy not here. And Williams, the return of Glock. Hopefully Glock can get a good result as we have a driver missing. Who left? I have no clue. So I think we're gonna have a good race today. I kind of have a feeling in my bones. Oh, Chris. Chris is gone. Oh no. That's not very good. The Renault, being the unlucky car, has now broken his console. That is not a good sign. So SPW saying he really likes Austria and he wish he could have joined. Yeah, he had a very good result here last season. I remember safety car, you were running quite high. I believe you were in the podium space until the safety car, as Chris appears back online. So sorry for the slight delay. We will be getting underway pretty soon. So I'm still waiting on Mitch, but hopefully he can join soon. He must be busy at the moment. I'll be interested to see where FRL Ballboy jumps in that mix. Yeah, just interested to see what happens there. Name Changer versus Glock, though, that is the battle we will be watching for most of the race. I have a feeling Glock needs a P1. He needs to come back. He needs to get his elbows out. Keep clean. Get across that finish line in P1, because if he can do that, he's looking good. As we have the return of the Scottishman in Chris, and we are ready to go. So strategy today, you can start on the softs if you want. Mediums are decent, but soft, medium, medium could be the strategy. Soft, medium, soft, soft, hard. It's whatever you want to do. So I wonder where this is going to take us. A very, very short track, 10 corners only. You can see the track difficulty is very easy, but I can tell you it is not very easy. You really need to hook up a lap around here in qualifying. If you have a bad turn 1, it ruins your whole way down the straight. If you have a bad turn 2, you just lose a few tenths. If you have a bad turn 3, you're going to lose a few more tenths. Turn 4, 5 and 6, I believe, if you have a bad run through there, you're definitely going to have problems. The final corner is an absolute joke on this game. If that was Pedro that unreadied up there, I'm gonna kill him. Pedro, if you're listening, I need you to stop doing that. Okay? It's been 7 minutes since we should have started, so we need to go. So 20 seconds till we launch. Hopefully no one like Pedro is a toddler and unready's up. So will be interesting to see where this takes us. Obviously we have a new update out, and I believe a few of the cars have changed. We have obviously the penalty system we can now see from the comms box, so that will make for some interesting racing, I do believe. So H1 begins 10 minutes late but ready. So here we go. The guys obviously picking their tire choice. Maybe you go softest compounds and take the extra set of softs, or do you take that extra medium? You need to take the medium if you want to do the 2-stop, I believe. So as we wait for the guys, I'm going to do a wee prediction. I'm going to say name changer P1, Jensen P2, and Glock P3. I have a wee sneaky suspicion Jensen has something up his sleeve. Or at least you would think so, by the amount of times he is saying he will get P1. So we get ready to go. Will it be raining? I'm going to turn my headset up. It is stone dead dry. It's like we're in Bahrain. So telemetry. So we'll be waiting for the guys to go on. As you can see, Vapor is already strapped on that medium compound tire, so he's also ready his car. Same with Jensen. So Jensen will be the first guy out, going off what is in front of him. Yep, Jensen will be the first guy out. So we cannot underestimate the slipstream. We can't underestimate the slipstream around here. You really can benefit off that in qualifying. In the race you can definitely benefit off it, but in qualifying you can definitely gain close to 2/10 throughout a lap if you can get it perfect. So this corner here I really like in the race. You can set yourself up nicely going up this kind of hill into here. Around the outside would be a nice move to pull off if you can do it. It is a lot wider than last year, but you have to get it spot on or else there will be contact. So you can see Vapor is just behind Jensen, so he will be getting a bit of slipstream. Make sure you don't invalidate your lap before it even starts, and Jensen is good to go. So 8th gear coming into turn 1, you're going to just about hit 200 miles per hour, and Jensen has invalidated before he even gets to turn 1. We're going to go on board with Vapor. He's going to benefit massively from Jensen invalidating because he will get a bit more slipstream. So into turn 1 he goes 15.8, so not a bad time by Vapor. Definitely not the worst. On that medium compound, of course, if he can get a good lap on these, he will be set up for the race. So if you can excuse me for 2 seconds. You can see you very lightly dab the brakes there, and you can get away with that, not even touching the brakes, going off Vapor. So you have to be fully committed through here, which he is. A bit sideways there. You have that last corner, you have to send it as well, and it's going to be a 104.1. I believe Ginger Bush will be the next car. No, apparently not. Brock maybe? No, Brock is invalidated this lap. Did he maybe have a spin? No, he didn't. Postman beats Vapor to the P1 spot provisionally on a 103.8 as Jalmi goes P3. And I believe this is going to be Mazza has crashed. Skarma 104.2. So the two medium runners currently in front of the soft runners, which is not a bad place to be. And Mazza has been disqualified for going the wrong way. Okay, not a great start to Mazza's first race back, not at all. Glock now going on his lap, we will watch him. Into turn 1, you can see just where the pad he needs at, third gear. But here he goes, he gets a nice slipstream off Chris. So into turn 2. Oh, he was a bit slow there in the mid-corner section. He was quite slow. Name changer goes P1 with a 103.0. Jensen P2 with a 103.2. So those guys exactly where I kind of put them. Here we go. Light dab of the brakes, 5th gear. Ooh. Dab of the brakes again, 5th gear. It's very important you don't do what Glock has just done. Look at his tires, absolutely ruined. You may as well pit, there's no point going for another lap on those tires. Important you also go to the right here of this pit entry. Mazza has left session, so don't know if I'll send him another invite or not. I'll maybe do it in a minute or two. Brock has gone P3 with a 103.3, so the top 3 separated by 3/10 at the moment. Jensen and Brock a lot closer than they are to name changer. Scomet's gone even quicker now with a 103.9. So Chris is going to complete this lap on the mediums. Welcome, Mitchell.
Hi, Mike, how are you doing, man?
Good, man. And you?
Yeah, no, good. Sorry I'm late, bro. At least I'm pitching up.
Take your time.
Wow, not too long, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what have we got here? Name changer, Jensen and Brock.
Yeah.
Top 3.
Chris is just gonna finish a lap. He's looking like he's quite slow on that medium tire. Is this just an out lap? A 1:10.5. So Chris maybe had a bit of an off moment. 5 seconds off the pace.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's not doing DRS. He is not using DRS and he's out of fuel. So I don't know what Chris is up to. Maybe just an impediment somewhere. I don't know, but let's see who is on a lap. Mikey has currently done 3 laps on soft. I think it's very important for these guys to have done multiple laps on the tire to get off them, because the tire wear may not seem bad around here. Like, you don't really get into the high tire wear sections, but like a 40% tire wear around here is basically gonna lose you a lot of time.
Yeah, ish. No, man. Sure.
So much.
So you need the freshest tires as possible.
Freshest tire available.
Track evolution, etc.
Yeah.
Never in.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
Set a good
as
lap.
we've already seen, quite a lot of people have invalidated laps, so it's very important you don't leave it down to the last second.
So you got some time to play with it.
Exactly.
Some fuel.
I've been fallen victim around here to that multiple times.
Yeah.
I kind of messed up my first lap, did 2 laps on the soft end just to get a good feel for it, and then did not do my final lap well, as Vapor is really chucking that car in, and this is going to be a good lap here by Vapor as he runs up to the line. A 103.0, the 2 Alfa Romeos, the class of the field currently. So Mitch, you'll also notice that Glock is back.
Glock is back.
Yes.
My man.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking, Mitch. Someone to challenge name changer.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
We'll see now what he does. He doesn't look like he's going as quick as Vapor was, but I don't know. And he validates as Vapor. Oh my god, look at name changer.
And he backs
A
off, so we don't have a rough idea.
102.5. A 102.5 by name changer. Wow. So we thought Vapor was quite quick there. Apparently not. Because 5/10 is a huge gap around here. It's a short circuit. That's equivalent to about 6-7 tenths around in different circuits. So Jensen's all up on that curb. He's going to lose a lot of time from that. Jensen's currently a tenth up. Not going off his first lap. I didn't watch it, but that kind of run from turn 2 did not look good in the slightest. A very high speed circuit, this match.
Yeah, no, it is.
So Jensen looking very, very controlled at the moment. His car looks like it has quite a bit of downforce, so maybe if someone is listening, and that's an invalidation for Jensen. Is he going to keep the lap going? A 1:03.0, but you can take about 2 tenths off that, I feel like. He ran very wide through the last corner, and he also ran very wide. So, not an exact lap. And Brock beats Jensen. He goes a 1:03.1. And that is a legitimate lap time. And Pedro is going very slowly coming out of the pits.
Pedro.
So, Chris is going to be the next guy to start a lap. I know Boastman may be on a flyer at the moment. But, yeah, the guys that were on the mediums, because it's such a short lap, it's very hard to qualify inside the top 10 on a medium tire. Because it's such a short lap time. 5/10 separates such a large amount of the field. Wow, that was a very good exit from Chris. So this, I think, is going to be a very nice lap if he can hold it together. Oh, there's a slow Mercedes of Pedro. Pedro getting his tires all sorts of dirty.
Yeah, Pedro, I think you must try to avoid that, man, if you want to do the stint.
Chris, a whole 6 seconds up, so that will put him in around about the 104s at the moment.
Yeah.
But we'll see now. He has about a second to gain. That was very quick from Chris here. I think this is going to be a good lap, Mitch. And invalidation at the last corner again. What would he have done? A 1:03.1, so he would have sought himself into P4.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So this kind of mid-pack is looking, well, not mid-pack. These top guys that aren't exactly name changer are all very, very close to each other. Boastman is on an in-lap, Vapor and name changer. We're going to watch name changer. I know Vapor's about to start a lap, but we want to see name changer. We want to experience.
Yeah, let's see how name change does.
So, name changer is gonna be an interesting one to watch here, isn't he?
Yeah, no,
here we go.
I think he had a good exit out there.
Let's look just how quickly he takes turn 1. Wow, he fully commits to that, Mitch.
Yeah, it's...
What kind of... He looking like he's only maxing out around 2:02 on the straight though, so he's running quite a heavy downforce. So I think you're going to see maybe name changer struggle in the race. He's backed out of the lap, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Vapor has also invalidated the lap. Glock maybe? Yep, Glock is on the flyer. 1:15. I mean a 15.7, not a 1:15. That would be quite slow. So Glock is going to be the next guy to set a lap. Very nice through there. Committed as always from Glock. He goes purple in sector 2. So he this time does not spin around here. He spun on his last attempt. Here we go. Can he commit? Double downshift into here. Last corner, just don't invalid. Nice. 1:02 something. 1:02.8. Glock goes P2. Still 3/10 off name changer though.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, like, I don't know Glock and I don't know name changer, but I think for now, still got a bit of time, but for now I think name changer is controlling everything, you know, he's a beast.
Yes, you know? He is indeed.
Around here, I don't know, Glock is maybe, he's still got something in the bag, also Vapor, but, yeah, and others, but hey, Yeah, we will wait and see, eh? What's
So,
Sure.
we're looking at Boastman currently now, Mitch, is who I'm riding on board with. Currently down there in P7, I do believe that lap is on the medium tyre though, but he's currently a 10th up, 1:15.7, which was round about where Glock was. So if he can go into the 102s, this will be a good lap for him. A big shout out to Skama, P7 at the moment. Good lap by him.
Oh, no, Skama.
And Boatman's got all up on the curb there. I don't know if this is really going to be a good lap for him. Boastman has really struggled in qualifying this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, he is.
So he still sets a purple sector 2.
Let's see. Oh, yellow, I think Pedro.
I think Boastman's going to back out. He is indeed.
Pedro, I think he almost lost the car.
Pedro takes a bit of an alternate route into the pits.
No, yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So I don't know what happened there for Mr. Pedro, but it's.
So I believe we're getting one or two drivers joining just at the end of quali, Mitch. Breaking news.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I'm riding on board with who would be a good one. Skama is currently down on his lap, but let's see if he can fully commit this here. A validation there, and that's unlucky by Skama. Madoman's not on a lap. Jalmi is, but Gingerbush is just in front of him.
Okay. Keep an eye on.
So Gingerbush, a very clean driver, Mitch.
Oh yes, no, he is, eh?
And a very consistent one at that.
Yeah.
So, Gingerbush, let's see what he can do. I think he's going to be around the high 103s. Here we go. Running up to the line of 103.8. Exactly what we were thinking. Madoman, by the way, only 3/10 behind Jensen.
Wow.
And where is qualifying Mikey? Mikey needs to do a bit better. He's Mr. Saturday and he is not currently doing anything as Madoman has retired from the session. So he is happy with his lap.
Yeah, no, true.
So here we go. Mikey is coming around the final corner.
This is going to be quick. Faster than
Mikey, a 103.7, so Mr. Qualifying is there. The track may be improving, Mitch.
Yeah, it is, I think.
Oh, Steven has joined. And he's currently as Pierre Gasly, so he will have to probably take control of that car because we can't have an AI car going for us, can we? So, Brock is the current top guy on a lap. Nope, Brock is backed out of his lap. Actually, Brock has just completed a lap. My mistake, a 1:02.9 from Brock. So, I'm going to ride on board with Name Changer. I have a feeling he's going to do a very good lap. So, Name Changer. Going up the hill into Sector 1. He's currently a 10th up, Mitch. So, we're going to see maybe a 101. We could see a 101. If he can really send it.
Yes.
So we still... Steven has taken the Ferrari car and we're currently... There is Pierre Gasly on the grid. We might have to do a session restart if that says. So Name Changer still a 10th up. You can see just how much speed he is carrying in these corners.
And I think Viper's gonna get a bit of a tow, if I'm not mistaken, from him as well. So maybe they're helping each other.
A 102.3.
Yikes,
Is Vapor getting a tow? A 102.8. So Vapor into the top 3. Glock is up by just the smallest margin at the moment currently.
Yeah, I see that.
Brock is retired, so he is happy with his lap.
Brock.
Chris has gone P5 currently.
Not bad for Mr. Chris.
Yes, that Renault car has been quite cursed, Mitch, hasn't it? So,
yes, no,
can Glock take pole position? No, he cannot. He goes and cements his P2 though. Jensen has invalidated his lap, so Jensen P6.
Oof, it's like, yeah.
Just to any of the guys that are new, and Boastman has invalidated his lap also, so Boastman outside the top 10. To any of the new guys, please just, we take a 5-minute break, so just don't ready up on the grid, is all I'd say.
Yeah.
Mitch, who is in P14 for you at the moment?
P14, what's this?
Is
the
it,
new guy.
is it Tinged
Yeah, sorry.
It says Pierre Gasly from me, so luckily it's not
okay.
the AI car. Oh, yeah. And a bit of front wing comes off the Renault. So, our qualifying. Name changer takes pole position yet again from Glock, Vapor, Brock. God, Brock and Glock again. Back at it. Chris, Jensen, Matoman, Mikey, Gingerbush, Skarma rounding out the top 10. FRL Ballboy in P11. Boastman, Jalmi, Tin, we're going to call him. O. Steven, Pedro, and Mazza. Did Mazza rejoin by any chance, or is he gone? I wonder.
Sure.
So, as you can see, all drivers inside the top 10 currently starting on the soft tires. Anyone outside the top 10, unless it's raining, which it might be, we don't know, will get fresh tires. So just to anyone that is enjoying and watching the stream, please make sure to subscribe and like the stream. It does great. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
So it is dry, Mitch, but a bit of cloud in the top right hand corner of your screen if you look currently. Yeah,
sorry,
so
guys.
Hopefully Mitch does not fall asleep, I guess.
No, I won't. Long as I got Mike with me, and we can keep going. So yeah. Anyway.
So another new thing we have today, Mitch, is the penalties show up for us, so we don't have to go looking.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So we don't.
What
have
do you
to
think
look.
of that? Do you like that addition?
Yeah,
or?
it's good. I like it, but on the terms of my league race was a bit glitched, so it was a bit tough. But anyway, we won't talk about that. Yeah, but anyway, it gets good, and also for the drivers, at least they don't have to hit the AI and look in the race directory and stuff like that. You can just see, I don't know, I'm not going to say someone's name, but like, this driver behind me has a 8-second penalty, 9-second penalty.
I get what you mean.
So,
definitely.
yeah,
it adds maybe a bit of an unrealistic effect to the game, but it also, it helps. It helps to know that,
it does help.
You can stay more focused.
Us,
you can stay more focused is the way I'd say it. So I'm going to check the tires currently, Mitch, and we do have Ballboy, Boastman, Jalmi all on the medium compound, with Tin and O'Steven on the softs, followed by Pedro on the hards and Mazza on the soft. So, if you're outside the top drivers? 10, 17 is correct, Mitch. Very good turnout. Hopefully Mazza did get back. I'm sure he is back if it says Mazza 257. But Ballboy, Boastman, Jalmi are on the correct strategy. I'd say Pedro trying something different from the back on the hards, but Tin and O'Steven, if I was them, I would change off the soft. It's a tire that can burn out very quickly, especially if you are stuck behind traffic. And look, it's a track where incidents definitely can occur at turn 1.
Yeah, no, it can, So
we could definitely see a safety car soon enough in the race. So I'm just gonna reset my TV, Mitch, just before we get underway.
Sure. Yeah.
There
Sure.
we go.
So really good turnout for the HOR.
Yes,
So
very
welcome
good.
to the new drivers and everyone. Ballboy and
Ballboy
Tin,
10 and
I
O
think,
Steven are our
and O
new
Steven,
drivers for
welcome
today.
to HOR.
I guess you could say
Hope
Glock's a new driver, technically.
Yeah, congrats. Oh well.
This Glock guy, he's really quick, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he is. Glock, yeah, welcome back, or welcome.
It's good to see him back, Mitch, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is,
We kind of missed him last week.
Yes, no, we have, so he's got something to
He always has
fight
that ability to pull some pace from his behind.
Yeah. Yes. The rear.
So I'm going to check the
so-
tires again. And they're the exact same. So everyone outside the top 10 staying on the same tire. Mediums for 3 guys just outside. 2 soft runners, a hard and a soft. Yeah, I need to send Boastman 1 or 2 invites just because he asked to get them after quali. There's one. Just in case he disconnects, which he often does. So we're almost gonna get underway now. I'm sure we only have about 30 seconds till we get going. So any quick predictions, Mitch?
Quick predictions. I will say from the top 6 or so, thereabouts.
I said before the qualifying session, name changer, Jensen, then Glock, I believe.
Okay, no, cool.
But after qualifying, I feel like Jensen in P6 has a lot of work to do to get up the grid.
Yeah, no, he does.
He needs to have an aggressive but not aggressive lap 1.
Yeah,
he needs to get as much moves done as he can into turn 2. Turn 1, if you're not going to get the move done, you need to back out of it.
Yeah, no.
So we are going to quickly have a look at the tire and gap to interval. Right, so crucial you get a good warm-up on the tires. Mazza has not rejoined, so I'll just send him a quick invite as Pedro goes all over the place for anyone who's not watching the stream. Just send Mazza an invite. So let's see what happens. Very crucial for Pedro to get a good warm-up on that tyre. So Steven has pulled a late move and gone to the mediums, and Boastman's done a late move to the soft.
Okay.
Okay, so Boastman maybe feels that he needs that soft tyre to get the moves done, because as we said, it does become quite difficult to get moves done if you're not substantially quicker than the other guy, or, you know, just have a knack for going around the outside. I said earlier in the day, Mitch, that anyone on the wheel is going to really benefit from going around the outside. You can really, on this game, do those type of moves as the AI takes control of Jensen's car, and Jensen's tires are going to be very cold compared to the guys around him, as he's just flown into P2 for the moment, and Matoman, the guy behind him, is about 2 or 3 seconds behind him. So these guys up the top, their tires are going to be very, very cold.
Yeah, no, true.
So as Pedro and Mazza round up the grid, Mazza is not here. Name changer, sorry, I always get those two as we look down the hill at the 16 guys, ready to go for 36th lap of the Austrian Grand Prix. We obviously had 2 of them in real life, 2 very exciting races in real life also. So as we get 1 red light, 2, 3, 4 and 5, it's lights out and away we go. Apparently, Name Changer has a 4-second head start as Brock gets up
First
the
man
inside of Vapor, and that's going to be Chris around the outside, and Steven's out. Steven is out. Boastman is down to last, it looks like on my screen, and we've had a major crash near the back. As Name Changer and Glock are going side by side. Name Changer and Glock side by side into turn 2. They're going to keep fighting. Glock is going to take the inside line. Name Changer locks up and goes wide, and his teammate may now... No, he's lucky. His teammate has not caught up. As Tin is up to P7. Chris is down to P6. I don't... Well, yeah, down. Jensen P14.
Yeah, I don't know what...
I did not catch what happened, but there's definitely a big gap around there. Do you have an idea what happened, Mitch?
I'm a bit speechless, but I will look at the race footage and see what I can send off. But I'm not gonna say anything at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's...
Definitely.
Yeah, can't say now.
So, Glock takes the lead on lap 1.
Right.
And my...
So, what? Meza? Now?
I believe it's Glock,
Pedro?
Name Changer, from Vapor, from Brock, from Matoman. So Matoman benefiting greatly from that start. Another guy that benefited greatly is Tin. Tin up, what, 10 positions almost? So SPW reckons Steven accelerated into turn 1 after braking. That will be an interesting one, and I'm sure it will be looked at. So Steven, thank you for joining for about half a centimeter of racetrack. Chris all over the back of Matoman, and Matoman goes quite wide there. He needs to watch that. He does not want to pick up a penalty. He can benefit greatly from not picking up a penalty currently. So ERS is going to be a very crucial part of this race. Yeah. Ooh, Chris has gone wide, and that's going to let Tin, with the aid of DRS, go up the left hand side, which is going to be around the outside into turn 2. We're going to ride on board with Chris. Look to the left, and we can see Tin go round the outside perfectly on Chris, and that is a beautiful move.
Sorry, I missed it.
So he's also going to be just on the back of Matoman, not fully, but he locks up. I believe Tin is on wheel, so another wheel guy. Can Tin gain on the back of Matoman? Matoman's gone a bit wide. He's going to gain through here. Will he set him up for the final corners? He will. And ooh, Tin has a bit of an overcorrection there. That is something you have to be wary about. Name Changer is now all over the back of Glock. And Glock, Matoman picks up a penalty, so that is going to be Matoman with a penalty. So Glock is going to be under attack from Name Changer, who has 98% of his ERS left. Name Changer has been a guy throughout this season we have seen has been very, very good at saving ERS. He does not need to use it to be quick. As you can see, he gets a run on Glock. We're going to ride on board. Tin does not get the move done on Matoman. So, how is this race going to go, Mitch? I do not know. Oof. Tin seems to be locking up quite a lot into turn 3. So he needs to watch that front right tyre might start fading away a bit quicker than he maybe expects. Boastman doing a good recovery job. He's obviously was turned around at turn 1, whatever happened there. So he is right behind Jalmi, who's on the medium tyre. So Jalmi doing a good job. Tin locking up again, gaining on Matoman, gaining, but we have to go on board with Name Changer in case he decides to use that ERS, which he doesn't. Name Changer biding his time. I think what Name Changer is doing, Mitch, is protecting Vapor as Tin goes up the inside of Matoman before the braking zone, and ooh, Chris a bit over eager hits Matoman. I don't know if he picked up a bit of wing damage. He
Can't
did
see at the
not.
moment.
He did not pick up wing damage unless it's
Okay.
very light.
Okay, that's still
Ooh,
drivable.
Tin,
I think.
very, very early on the brakes it looks like, and Madoman almost goes into the back of him. So, a few guys going into the back of each other. But what we were saying, Mitch, is, oh, Name Changer has a moment. Name Changer has a moment. So that's going to allow. You can see he's now forced as Madoman picks up the second time penalty. Name Changer has a moment, so that allows Glock to extend a bit of a gap, and also Chris gets a penalty. So those guys need to be wary of that. We're only 5-6 laps into the race, and you really need to watch those penalties. They're not a good thing to have around here.
Yeah, no.
So Name Changer moment allows Glock to pull away a little bit, and it also means Brock, because Vapor does not have the protection from Name Changer anymore, is gonna have a move on Vapor. We'll see if he goes up the inside around here. Jalmi and Jensen also fighting away. Brock down the inside. Jalmi picks up a penalty. Chris gets past Madoman. We're seeing a lot of battles right now. And Brock has just got the move done. We're going to ride on board with Madoman, who's going side by side with Chris. That move looks like it is also going to hold on for Madoman. Jalmi and Jensen were going side by side. I wonder if they were in a bit of a scrap as well. Jensen gets up past Jalmi. Jalmi picked up a penalty in the offering, so he may have got pushed a bit wide. Jensen absolutely no errors compared to Boastman, so he needs to watch that. Chris now starting to lose kind of touch with these front guys. He needs to get Madoman now. He needs to start using that overtake. As he does, pulls to the inside, and that looks like a very simple move if he can just get his braking right. He does. Nice. Madoman goes for the under and over. Chris has a brilliant move from Madoman. The defense there was absolutely stunning, Mitch.
It was. I was on board though. Yeah, so quite good.
So the Mercedes driver doing absolutely everything he can to hold on to this P6. He maybe knows Chris also has that penalty, because he will see that in the top left-hand corner, I believe. So Tin is now on the back of this front running pack. He's done an absolutely stunning job from lap 1 to P6. He was around P15 maybe, and now he's up to P5. So 10 positions, I believe. Oh, and he goes a bit wide. So Brock is now gonna. I think Name Changer needs to start making some moves. Oh, Chris gets another penalty as Madoman and Ting are going side by side. I think Name Changer's just kind of sussing out Glock. I'm going to quickly jump down to Chris and Madoman going side by side yet again.
On the inside, was on the outside.
They're going side by side.
Chris is just as the better drive, man.
Yeah, Chris the better drive, but Madoman will stick it around the outside. Alex Albon on Lewis Hamilton. They're so close. Madoman maybe using a bit more errors, and I flicked the wrong way. They're still side by side.
Come on, guys.
Side by side. Madoman still holding on to the move. And Chris just gets it done around the outside. Beautiful move from Chris. And that is what we like to see. Adam coming in and telling us that Pedro is where he normally is. And that is exactly right. Mr. P, second last. So Tin on the back of Vapor. And I think Brock maybe had a bit of a moment there. Vapor starting to lose touch with these top guys. I think Name Changer is playing a game with Glock. I think he knows he has that pace advantage, but he's starting to use his overtake now. But Glock, I think, is also using it, so he's not going to get enough of a run. He locks up very massively. Holy Jesus. A huge lockup there by Name Changer. You can see as we ride on board with the helicopter. Madoman back on Chris.
Oh no.
These two are absolutely sending it at each other. And look, Boastman has now caught up to them.
Joined the party.
He
so
has
guys,
indeed.
Keep on fighting.
This
Come on, yeah, come on,
party
catch up,
for
Postman.
P6 is just, it's becoming
1, 2, 3,
a
wide.
bit of an annoyance to Chris, I feel, but Matoman doing a brilliant job, Mitch, in that kind of middle sector. He seems to be so quick. Name changer on Glock. Name changer on Glock. He's going to go to the left-hand side and he's going to get the move done before the braking zone.
Postman is in the party. Sorry.
Well done. Postman, you caught that before I did. Postman up to P6. No, you got that. Spot on. Chris has a bit... Oh my god, here we go again. Here comes Madoman on Chris. It's going to be a bit harder for Chris to lose the position now that Postman's here. He's going to have that...
Ooh, almost went into back of Chris. I think
that
about
was close.
10 winter, but left clever for Metaman, but he will keep on catching up.
That should protect Chris now. You can see these soft runners starting to lose pace in their tires.
Yeah, you
Name
can
changer
see
picks
that.
up a penalty. Oh no, that's Glock.
Glock?
My mistake. Glock penalty. So that's big for this race. Name changer now feel confident that he's in P1. He's got that urge to play around with. Watch, he'll probably switch it on now. Boom, on cue. And he will protect that move into turn 1. So Jensen now got past Chris, who pits. Chris is going for the undercut. I think Chris realizes, and Chris onto another set of softs. I think Chris wants to get past Madoman in the pit stops. So that will be an interesting thing to watch. Jensen cannot get past Madoman currently. Madoman, Jensen gonna maybe get that move done a lot. Oh, look at the drive from Madoman. Ah, he just doesn't get the mid-apex speed that he needs to kind of pull away from Jensen now. But I think Madoman has had an absolute stunning race so far.
Yeah, no, he
Chris gets past the AI of Mazza, and now Vapor and Brock. Oh, Brock is into the pits along with Glock, so the people are starting to blink into the pits. Boastman a 3-second time penalty. Jensen continues. So, I'm going to ride on board with Chris, who's got past Pedro, so a bit of gamesmanship from the two there. Where will Chris come out compared to Boastman? And will he be a bit closer to Brock than he was? Here we go. Boastman. This is going to be a move. Chris is going to get the run. He goes to the right, and that's going to be a very, very simple move on this lap for Chris. If I'm Boastman, I can't let Chris go here. Chris is on the quicker tires. Ooh, and Chris is really struggling in that corner. And now this is why Boastman will come back at him. They're going to go two by two into the corner. Boastman a bit of frame drop. Chris doing the under and over. Ooh, a bit of a touch.
But
Boastman is going to get that move done as Glock gets past Jalmi into... As Tin gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Brock is going to be very, very quick on this stint. Medium tires for him compared to Glock's hard compound. So Glock is going to have to use everything he needs, everything he owns to keep this position.
I think he can still do it though.
He definitely can, but he didn't seem that much quicker than Brock at the moment. So Glock on Ballboy. Is he going to get the move done? He sends it down the inside, and that will be an easy enough move for... Not really. Ballboy maybe comes back at him. Nope. And now this is where Brock comes into play. Does Brock catch Ballboy into this corner? Yes, he does. Brock down the inside. Very simple, very effective move. And now we have the same situation as well. Name changer into the pits. Here we go. Oh, he touches the grass. You don't want to be doing that. So, name changer. What does he pit for, Mitch? What do you think?
Mediums? I don't know.
Let's see. I believe it is the medium compound tire. It is indeed, Mitch. Good call.
I just looked...
Jensen needs to start being careful. Whatever he's doing, the overcut or undercut, he's going to lose a lot of time doing it, because look at this. Glock, name changer's only... Name changer's right there. Glock could get name changer here. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't have enough in the tank. Oh, name changer, big lockup.
Oh.
Glock gets the run. Name changer gets to seal that, I think. Here we go. No, that is done. So, Boastman and Chris. Boastman keeps that move. Matoman has really lost out. You can see just how much time. He's lost about 7 seconds to Chris. So Jensen really needs to pit this lap.
Yeah, no, he has to, eh? Is Jensen gonna pit?
He will do so. He doesn't obey by the right hand side line. So I don't know if that will be looked at after the race. I don't know. I do not know. Name changer Vapor has really lost out here. He's going to be very far behind. Look how many spaces Jensen has lost. Wow. He is really far behind Chris and... maybe not. He's going to be about 6, 7... Oh wow, he is. Even Matoman gets past him here.
Even Pedro.
Pedro might even get past him. Go Pedro, go!
Go Pedro!
Oh, I just missed the move. Chris
think...
on Boastman again for round 6. I'm just gonna take a drink, Mitch.
Sure. Ooh, that was almost collision there, but yeah, Chris avoided it, so...
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah,
so
good.
Boastman needs to get past his teammate of Ballboy, who's done an absolutely great race so far. And Vapor's in the pits, and we know Vapor's gonna lose a hell of a lot of time here.
Yeah, similar to Jensen.
When did Brock get past Glock? When did this happen?
I have no clue.
I have no clue either. So,
is this gonna be
Vapor's gonna be very... Oh my god, look, it's too wide for the Haas boys, and Chris goes up the inside of Ballboy. But watch, Ballboy's gonna get that move. And Chris, again, a bit over eager maybe, a bit on the brakes, and Ballboy's gonna keep that move. Boastman's giving Chris the slipstream rather than his teammate. And Ballboy keeps that position so far. Oh, he's very slow into that. And Chris should just about get this done into the next corner. We'll see. A bit like Brock on him. Nope. Chris does not send it. And he's going to get that under. Oh, just... Ballboy parks the car perfectly there and just holds Chris up, it looks like.
It does, yeah.
And now this is allowing Boastman already to spread about a second gap to Chris. Chris needs to go for it here. He needs to switch on that overtake. He's going to go down the inside. He gets the move done though. So Chris into P6. Look how many penalties we have, Mitch. And Brock, if Brock and Name Changer both have to pit again, well then we could be for... Brock could win this race. Sure. Brock can well and truly win this race if he keeps up what he is doing. Glock is a penalty. Everyone has a penalty except for Brock, Ballboy, Gingerbush and Mazza. Obviously Mazza is not currently here. So,
yes. No, true. And also, I must say, what's the Ballboy? I think he's also new, right?
Yes, he is indeed. First race here.
So welcome, Ballboy.
He's done a great job on those tires, but you can see he's still got to pit one more time. So if he can maybe hold these tires out, he can still be in a fight with Chris, Vapor, and Boastman, maybe. Chris starting to gain on Boastman again. Oh, Chris's tires maybe starting to light up a bit. So, where is Jensen? Jensen's about 3 seconds behind Ballboy, so he's about 5 seconds behind Vapor. He's about a second behind Chris, so about 6, 7 seconds for Jensen to make up on Boastman. I did catch though, while Jensen was in the pits, Jensen is doing a one-stop. Now, what that means is, well, Jensen does not have to pit again, and Chris does. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, probably.
Boastman more than likely does.
Yeah.
Vapor does not. He will one stop as well. He has fresher tires than Jensen. Bowboy has to pit, mandatory stop. As Jalmi gets past Ginger Bush, or Ginger Bush gets past Jalmi, I don't know. We'll see. I'm right on board with them. It looks like it will be Ginger Bush on Jalmi. Though Jalmi has a great run from there. They go side by side into turn 3. We're not getting the best camera angle there. Ginger Bush lock up, but gets the move done. Steven, what happened? If you can just elaborate first, just what happened turn 1. We didn't exactly catch what happened on your end. Chris, on Boastman.
Yeah.
Will this be the knockout punch? No, it won't. Boastman, wise of it, gets the under and over. All he has to do, every single time. He also has a lot more ERS, so it's Boastman. I think now at this stage, Chris maybe lets Boastman go and spread his wings, because Vapor is coming up the back of them.
Sorry.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So, Brock needs to... Let me actually get the penalties up on screen. All I have is the... So, 3 seconds for name changer. 3 seconds for Glock. 11 seconds for Tin, who also has to pit again, so 5 of that will be gone in the pit stop. Boastman has 3, Chris has 9, Vapor has 3, Jensen has 3 as he gets past Ballboy, Matoman on 15, so Matoman needs to be a bit careful, he could still get disqualified. Pedro, who has not pitted yet, on 3, Mikey on 3, Ginger Bush on none, Jalmi on 6, and Skama on 3.
Yeah.
So I'll just get my double tires. Ginger Bush picks up another penalty, and Skama is into the pits for his first pit stop, I believe. So Glock is starting to put maybe Brock under a bit of pressure here. Glock obviously currently on the hard compounded tire, the same lap as Brock. So as Brock's tires start to go off, Glock will start coming more and more into play. So I have a bit of a story to tell you, Mitch, on what happened at turn 1. We see Skama come out of the pits. So Steven says, at first I thought someone had punted me in the back going into turn 1, but the game accelerated him when he had braked. It was a Codemasters glitch. And he said, not a good start for racing in H1. No, not a good start at all.
No.
Unluckily, it was a glitch. So that is just, there's nothing we can do there. Unless, if you maybe report it, we can get you some points for. We tend to give out points for stuff that isn't your fault and is the game's fault. Things that come to mind is Green Fingers. Do you remember Green Fingers on Australia a few seasons ago? That was funny. So, Chris...
I can't remember what was the full thing about.
It was like he got disqualified, but then didn't get disqualified. Yeah, Stephen, if you can send in a POV, if you want to... if you have Discord, we will get you up onto the Discord after the race. So if you can add me, Mike underscore or 17 on PSN, I can get you that Discord link after the race. So Glock has got past Brock there in the mix of all that confusion. Ballboy needs to pit. He needs to pit. He's going for a medium to softs, it looks like. So, Glock up and past Brock, and Brock is now also outside the penalty window of Name Changer. So, Brock obviously needs to pit again. Name Changer, it's undecided whether he has to pit again. Someone like Jensen, though, as I just cut on to Chris into the pits. Chris gonna go for another set of softs, maybe a set of mediums.
Yeah, probably mediums, eh?
It is the medium compounded tire. So Chris gonna come out behind Mad Man again. Behind Ballboy is got a puncture coming into the pits. Ballboy puncture into the pits. Now what this tells us, Mitch, is he's done 22 laps on that tire, right? And we look at what Jensen has to do. He has to do another 13. And Jensen has obviously been racing quite hard for maybe 1 or 2 laps on them, trying to catch the guys in front. So Jensen really needs to be careful here. If you're listening, Jensen, be careful on your tires.
Yes.
So, where has Chris come out? He is 5 seconds behind Matoman. So, Chris, 10 seconds to gain on Jensen.
Ooh, that was aggressive for Ballboy. Oh, here we go, Johnny and Ballboy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
They're going side by side. Ballboy will send it down the inside to make a bit of contact, but that is all games. Ooh, and a good move by Ballboy in my opinion. I think it was hard but fair.
Yeah, hard but fair. Could have made a bit more space for Johnny, but
I think it's just a tire offset as well, Mitch. You have fresh softs versus kind of harder and older tires, so yeah, maybe just a good move there. I don't think Johnny can really complain. He's doing good, P13. So, as I was saying, so it will be interesting to see Chris versus Jensen, because we obviously know Jensen has to watch his tires now, but Chris doesn't. As Ballboy and Jalmi are going back at it again.
Sure.
Jalmi up the inside of Ballboy. Ballboy gonna send it here. I'm gonna guess he is. He does. Late on the brakes, gets the move done this time. There we go. Ballboy should be good and clean now. Jalmi can't really come back at him from there. Ballboy needs to start accelerating quite quickly now just to get away from him. So, as we are saying before, we are interrupted again. So, Chris has to really catch Jensen with about around lap 32. He needs to kind of take 2 seconds out of him a lap. Brock is still on the back of Glock.
Sure.
I guess Brock can take these tires to the end, but it will be again close. They will be on the edge of bursting as well. Here we go. So Brock into the pit, so he does not want to take that risk. Now, where will Brock come out compared to Jensen? Will he come out in front, or will he come out right behind him? That will be the interesting point at play. Brock, remember, does not have a penalty. And Brock onto the soft. Brock onto the soft. So he's doing the reverse strategy to Chris. He took the medium stint in the middle, and I'd say he probably gained from that. There's Jensen up past Brock. Jensen running wide, so he probably got a warning for that. So Brock's about 5 seconds behind Jensen, give or take. That should be down quite a lot in the next few laps. Chris gets past Madoman. It's going to be a lot easier for him this time. So here, who can we watch? So Jensen currently in P6, gonna maybe fall to P7 by the time Brock has already took about 1.5 seconds out of him on this lap. So not looking good for Jensen compared to Brock. We will be interested to see. Tin is into the pits. Tin into the pits. So Tin into the pits for his second stop and final stop. Boastman's on the back of Glock basically. Or is that a lapped car? It is a lapped car. My mistake, my mistake. Jensen gets past 10. So does Brock. Chris fastest lap. So Chris maybe gonna be 10 really lost by extending that kind of stint one more lap. He has lost about 5 10 seconds to Chris, who's been doing just consistently quick laps. And that's all he needs to do. He's brought the gap to Jensen down by 5 seconds since he came out of the pit. So Chris is on a bit of a rampage here.
Yeah. No,
Jensen gaining on Vapor, it looks like, but obviously these two need to watch out on their tires. They are gonna maybe bust if they try bring them to the end. 8 more laps is gonna be quite close. Name Changer also needs to watch out, so he's not exactly home and dry just yet. And obviously they have to watch out on the penalties, don't they, Mitch?
They do, eh?
So Vapor maybe catching Boostman, I don't know. Brock on the back of Jensen now almost. Tin gets past a pitted Matoman. Oh, and obviously Tin lost out to Chris. He had a 5-second penalty after taking the pits. So that is why he is 6 seconds behind Chris. So we're gonna watch. Oh, Glock another penalty. So that is a bit more smooth talking for Name Changer. So here we go. Brock. Can he get the move done on Jensen the next lap? I presume so.
Yeah, I think he will.
I want to just quickly run on board with Ballboy and Matoman. Here comes Matoman. Down the inside, it looks like it could be a very simple move. Yep, done and dusted. Yep, done and dusted. Jensen and Brock, here we go. These two obviously were in the fight for the championship last season. Jensen currently looking a bit better than Brock in the championship this season, but Brock obviously has missed the race. Brock shows the biggest sign of disrespect to Jensen and does not even switch on the overtake. Oh!
Yeah, just with those fresher tires, man.
That was
I saw that. Yeah.
Unlucky there for Jensen. I think he's going to start falling back now at this stage of the Grand Prix. You can see Chris is exactly 5 seconds, but Chris obviously has a penalty. He has 12 seconds more than Jensen. So Jensen, I think his P6 will be all but safe.
Okay.
I think he's
but with
pretty
those
safe
tires.
Yeah, it all depends.
And not just with Jensen, like everyone else. Postman pits.
Postman into the pit, so he feels that those tires will not go to the end. He's gonna lose a few positions. I wonder where he'll come out in respect to Chris. Chris should jump him quite handsomely here.
Yeah.
But Postman onto the soft, so where will this happen? Postman obviously was caught up in the turn 1 incident, unluckily.
Yeah.
Tin gets past Postman as well, so Chris is gonna have 2 runners on the soft charging him down, and they don't even have to get, they only have to get within 3 seconds to be, well, Tin anyway only has to be within 3 seconds.
Name Changer, 3 seconds penalty.
Okay, so let me have a look. Penalties, so 6 seconds for Glock and Vapor, and 3 seconds, sorry, 6 seconds for Name Changer and Glock, and Vapor is in 3 seconds. So Brock only needs 7/10 to claim that P3. This is going to be like a Lando Norris on Checo Perez, I feel. Postman all over the back of Tin at the moment. Tin's pace looked really solid at the start, and now it's started to fall away. He's gonna get munched by here. Oh man, Postman. Oh, Tin coming over, a bit of a touch. Postman gets the move done into the braking zone. It's all about the exit though, all about this exit. Tin will come back at him. Just doesn't have enough, I don't think. No, he accepts defeat there, and Postman is up into P7, charging down Chris at this moment in time. Chris took another 1.2 seconds out of Jensen on that previous lap. Brock, meanwhile, has dipped into Vapor's penalty window, so Brock is currently on for P3. He may even get the move done on track. He seems to be gaining quite a lot. Who else is kind of close? Matoman on Mikey could be a good battle to watch for the end of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, no, they have been, I think, the most improved drivers of this season. Ginger Bush, I must say, you can also say him.
I think the most improved has been Mikey, Matoman, and SPW.
SPW, yeah, no, true. No?
SPW isn't here tonight, but he has had a wonderful season. As here we go, Matoman on Mikey. Looks like it will be an easy enough move into the braking zone. Mikey, ooh, a bit of a touch I feel, and Mikey is lost out because of that, but the move is done by Matoman and he's now 1.1 seconds up the road. Boastman catching Chris quite rapidly here.
Yeah.
So I think Jensen will be safe. Unless his tire blows up. So a good race by Jensen, doing the one stop after, I believe he was P14 after turn 1.
Yeah, no.
Obviously we know what happened to Steven now, and the footage will be sent to us in due course. Okay. It seems to be a new bug with the latest patch, because
yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, jam me off. Can this be a late safety car?
Safety car.
Jamie retired. He's gonna not come onto the racing line. Well, he might actually. People need to just be a bit careful of that. I'm riding on board with Jamie. His car needs to pull over to the right now. Come on. Oh, that's gonna be right on the racing line. Oh no. Where's Vapor? Here's Vapor. Okay, it's just got headed away. Whew. That was close.
Yeah.
Right, so Brock on the back of Vapor. Ballboy's got past Ginger Bush also. And Boastman has picked up another penalty. So Chris may be looking a bit more, licking his lips. Maybe he has that P6. Chris has gained another 1 second on Jensen. So Jensen maybe not as safe as we thought, because Boastman is there. Boastman gonna get the move done. Yellow flag sector 1 around the outside goes Boastman. Good move. Chris has struggled from traction there. Yes he has. Kind of the story of Chris's race, this one, isn't it, Mitch? He really struggled out of that turn 2.
Yeah, no, he does. Yeah.
So Brock on Vapor. This is going to be the next battle we see. As Jalmi's car, for some reason, it took the car all the way from sector 3, where we all with Brock, to basically turn 2. Like, what is the game playing at? Here we go. Brock is all over the back of Vapor. And look, Boastman's got Chris, and he's now within 1 second of Jensen. Last lap, maybe, for Boastman. Here we go. Brock on Vapor. We switch to the broadcast cam so we see a bit more of what happens here. Brock up into P3. Vapor, will he fight it? No, he does not. Will he go for the move into turn 3? No, Brock's raw acceleration on those softs has been absolutely insane. Looks like Brock, maybe if he can have the last 2 laps and be really quick, maybe gets Glock. Glock is now starting to gain on Name Changer. So these guys, as we said, are gonna struggle with tires, and Boastman around the outside of Jensen. And that's a beautiful move by Boastman. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, no, it is.
Now, will this let Chris be on the back of Jensen? Oh, Jensen is really struggling. Jensen is really struggling, and Boastman will maybe pull out the gap on Jensen. If Chris is listening and Jensen is listening, Jensen, you cannot afford to brake late, because your tires are very bad at the moment. Chris, if you are hearing, dive late on Jensen. He won't be able to defend it. He sent it! Down the inside.
Leaving the space between the two
Both
champs.
of them in the party, obviously, together.
Yeah.
Chris actually gets a good run out of there for once, compared to Jensen. He does not go for the move here. And Glock, name changer.
What?
Name changer has a puncture. And Glock is going to come home to win the race.
No.
Name changer puncture.
Oh, where's Brock?
Brock is going to maybe get this. He will get it.
No.
Brock will get this, I think.
With the penalties and stuff
he
like
will.
that.
He will get this.
Yeah,
he needs to get within 6 seconds. It's coming down. Brock, oh my god, 110.
Wow.
Wow, wow. Boastman P5, Jensen P5, Boastman P6, Tin P7, Chris P8, a name changer with a puncture. We mentioned it a few laps ago, and we also said that Brock would be like Lando Norris and get it on the last lap, and he was so close to doing so.
Sure.
As Glock says, get in. I mean, who doesn't want a free win?
Oh, nice look.
So that tells you those medium tires cannot do 22 laps. Jensen was 1 lap away from getting a puncture.
Sure. It's
so
amazing, man.
Unreal result for Glock, Brock. Yes, Chris, a glitch did indeed mess up Steven. Who would be our driver of the day, Mitch? I did not think of it.
I gave it to Boastman. I have to just analyze the thing and...
we'll have a look now at the results. Excuse me.
Just have a quick look.
So, Glock from Name Changer, Brock, Vapor, Jensen, Boastman, Tin, Chris, Ballboy, Mikey, Gingerbush, Matuman, Pedro, Mazza, Skarma, Jalmi, and Steven. So, I'm gonna throw a name out there.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say Ballboy or Jensen. I think Ballboy had a great race, no penalties, a one-stop race. I know Jensen also did a one-stop, but no penalties for Ballboy.
Yeah, maybe Ballboy. I think for his debut
race,
I would say, yeah.
So we're gonna go with Ballboy?
Yeah, sure. And then Boastman. I think Boastman got driver of the day from game.
So we have a bit of banter in the chat, Mitch. Is that Glock? I'm gonna add the 3 boys. It was Name Changer, Glock, and Brock on the podium, wasn't it? Oh. It's not letting me add players. I'll just try one more time. There we go. Glock is added. And I don't believe Brock joined, or Name Changer, so I'm just only gonna... So, what a race, Mitch. What a race.
Yeah, what a race indeed, man.
We saw 2 punctures for the first time in ages, it looks like. I think the last puncture we had was Skarma at Baku on the last lap.
Yeah.
Obviously, that didn't really affect Skarma. This one, it hugely affected the race. Glock back on the top. Name Changer, just, it was so unlucky.
Yeah,
and he was so close to losing that position to Brock also.
Sure.
So, we have Silverstone tomorrow. We'll just give Glock another second in case he wants to join. Yeah, we saw a lot of good moves.
No. We have. So that's really awesome.
I think that's gonna be us, Mitch. If you wanna maybe say something to wrap us up.
Yeah, so congrats to the podium guys in Glock and name changer in Brock, I think. Yeah, guys, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notification. That will be great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so thank you for the new guys that showed up today. Thank you for being
Yes,
clean.
thank
It
you.
looks like all of you hopefully will be returning tomorrow for Silverstone. So yeah, Mitch,
Yep.
I think that is going to be us. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mike and Mitch, aka Eminem, and we will be back tomorrow, same time for Silverstone. A lot of guys wanting to impress at their home Grand Prix, Mitch. Yeah. So, thank you everyone for watching. We will be back same time tomorrow, as I said.